Hi, everyone. I'm Rachel Chamness at Sound Waves Heal. Thanks for watching today. I will be giving everyone that I can get to and who's polite a reading with my card deck, which is Elemental Magic and Manifestation. Fae Oracle card deck. You can find it on Amazon in the United States, or you can find it on my website at Sound Waves Heal. And this card deck has 37 different elemental beings on it, even some that were new to me. And they come forward to give you very easy answers to things that you are looking for, to be a clarifying deck, and also to help you channel these beings. So every being on every card is available to be channeled. Hi, Mariana. Sure. Hi, Lori. So with that in mind, I'm going to tell you about two different ones today, and then I'll get to the readings. So let me just forward this to my group. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, so this is Yeshwat. He is a polar bear, and yes, did you know that polar bears are a type of elemental that we can see? There are so many of those in the elemental kingdom that we consider animals that are actually elementals, and the polar bears are one of them. So let's see. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once. Hi, Jennifer, Brandy, Lori, Hafsa, Joanne, Claire, Mina. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys about these two, and then I'm going to tell you, then I'm going to give you some readings. I'm just forwarding to my group since Facebook has made it difficult. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's talk about Yeshwat the polar bear. So this one is yes. Wait, no, this one's not yes. This is release and go. When you get this card, obviously it means it's time to release something. So polar bears are elemental beings from the star Polaris. So I'm going to just read to you from my book. It's not a big book. It comes with the deck, but it will help you if you're giving a reading for yourself, or if you want just a deeper dive into like what the card means. And it tells you a little bit about each elemental. So they are quite wonderful and silly fae, but also deeply trustworthy and helpful beings. Call on them to help you with finding your heart's desire and light path in this life, where they would love to assist you. And then his channel is, it is time to leave a situation which is no longer serving your highest good. This may be a work-related partnership, a friendship, a lover, a job, or even a place such as a house or office space. The result will be a higher vibration for your everyday life. Though it may be difficult to make this change, it will be worth it. Stay in your heart space and be as compassionate as you can in this situation. You must put yourself first and not put this off any longer. The time is now. Hi, everyone. All right, that's the first one. And then I'm going to show you one more card before we get to the readings. This is a self-employment. So this is Chardash, the dragon. And Chardash is the self-employment dragon. So when you get this, it's about self-employment, obviously. If I can just get to the page, I will read it to you. Self-employment. Okay. Dragons are our friends and helpers. They illuminate our ascension path, assist us with our spiritual growth, and we can always call on them for help in all situations. They can clear a path for us, burn negative energy, and purify lower energies if we ask. Chardash says, we call you to self-employment. Use your own discretion to discern whether it is time to start with a small side work or to go big in a career for which you have already built a foundation. Whatever you do, do it purposefully to create the workday of your dreams. So it's a good card to get. Okay, let's get to some card readings. Here's the rules. I just pull cards. I'm not answering any questions, but I do sessions. And at soundwaveshill.com, you can sign up for those if you want to talk to someone who's passed, or if you want to just get any kind of up-leveling or help on your spiritual journey. I help people in several ways. I have a monthly group called Tag Lightworkers, where we work on channeling all kinds of beings, connecting to all kinds of beings, and it includes an entire mystery school of Lightworker courses. And it has lives every week, lots and lots of lives from Sound Waves Heal certified mediums and healers. And then I also do sessions, one-on-one sessions. I certify people in psychic Reiki healing and light language, advanced light language as well. And I also certify people in a lot of trance channeling and advanced channeling methods. So that's how I help. And I'd love to help anyone who's interested in that. Okay, now the rules are, like I said, I'm just going to pull a card for you. And that, you know, if I haven't called on you in like 10 minutes or whatever, since the last time it's been 10 minutes since you posted, then you post again. But if you continually post, I'll probably skip you for a while. So let's not clog it up. I'm live in several places. So even though it might not look like there's a lot of people where you are, there are in other places. So Mariana, you're first. I'm going to shuffle these cards to be in perfect order. Also I want to start with a little healing for everybody. And I'm going to do a healing at the end too, but just a little clearing for the group. So let's get to that. I use my liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing. Okay. All right, that was just a little clearing for everyone and to protect the group. And then we'll get to Mariana's reading. Okay. Mariana, you got manifest. Large Genie of the Old West. This is really coming up a lot for people because we are manifesting so much in this time that we're in. And so we have to be very careful about what we're manifesting because everything that we see in our life is reflective of what we are feeling and thinking about. And so you don't want to bring to yourself the wrong thing. However, you also don't want to ignore your feelings on things and, you know, work on your own shadow work and things like that. So for you, I'm getting today that manifest. Okay, they're saying to me that you're right on the precipice of being able to manifest anything that you want. Okay, so we are all going through these like periods where manifesting is really, really high, higher than normal. And so that's why I'm like, they're talking about it a lot, the Fae and all kinds of spirit helpers, ascension helpers. So, what they're saying is you're about to click into this space where you'll be manifesting everything. So prepare for it by working on your shadow work as much as you can, maybe today and tomorrow and the next day. Just like maybe do some clearing, some grounding, and get clear on what you want, what you're trying to manifest so that you can just use the law of attraction, feeling the feeling of having it already, being grateful for having it already. I have it already, I just haven't seen it yet, that sort of thing. So that when this period comes through, which they're saying is going to be about 8 days, it starts in 3 days for you, then that is going to be very easy for you to manifest what you'd like. Okay. Ooh, that was very specific, huh? Hi, Ross. Okay. Lori, you got call for clearing. This is Tsitsula, the diamond light dragon of Gabriel. And the call for clearing means you need a clearing, a spiritual clearing. When was the last time you had one? You know, spiritual clearings are something that I recommend people get like a lot, often, once a month, every 6 weeks. Every 8 weeks, well, more like 6 weeks, at least something to help you on your journey. If not like a personal clearing, then like a group clearing, like we do in Tag Lightworkers. You know, that's kind of part of the reason why I have a monthly group is to help people like stay on the path. But it's time to get a clearing. And so reach out to a trusted healer and get some clearing and clear yourself if you can, get some grounding, and just keep up with your spiritual work of staying clear. And everybody needs that. I get 2 a month because I work on so many people. And I feel it's really important to work on yourself when you're working on other people too, of course. Hi, Jennifer. I ate my breakfast right before I started and I'm getting a little, so I'm sorry. You got Mudu the tall elf. Your guides are speaking to you clearly, they say. And they wish for you to believe these messages that you're getting and to act on them, please. And to that the more that you believe and speak out loud the messages you're getting, the more you're going to get. And I've seen that happen too. Remember, you guys, I can see your comments, so please don't post over and over and over again. Brandy, you got good morning. You got good morning. Good morning, Brandy. You got compassion, Lathrali, that tree spirit. They're showing me you in front of the mirror, and they're saying have more compassion for yourself. And the explicit directions are for you. This is a very hard exercise, and it makes all the difference in the world. So look in the mirror, look right into your eyes, and tell yourself that you love yourself and that you're okay. You're exactly where you need to be. Everything that has happened for a reason, that you're only human, and mistakes have to be made for us to learn in this life, and everything's okay. You can use things like ho'oponopono, like I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, or anything like that. If you need help with easy shadow work that helps you get through your day, that you can do really fast and really blast through the shadow work, then I've got a blog post you can look at. Okay. All right, Hafsa, you're next. You got soul family. So Cledons, the elemental dwarf, is our multidimensional Fae, is saying that, let's see. He's saying that please identify at least 2 people in your life that are your soul family from another life or from many lives. Your souls move together in many places, and they want you to realize who these people are. And why they're so special to you, so that you know that they are people to be trusted to turn to. So they want you to do some deep reflection on that to figure that out. Hey, Joanne, you got leadership, Toke, the centaur. It's time for you to step into your own leadership. So what does that mean? It's time for you to start, they want you to start things like mentoring others in Reiki, especially, and other things as well. They want you, and you are working on your trance channeling right now, which is great. I'm really excited about our class. And so eventually you're going to be helping other people with some of these things. And so you can start right where you are now by doing something, simple, maybe Reiki, a group Reiki sessions, and start to think about how you would teach your own Reiki. And I can help you with that, of course, since I'm your Reiki master. Hi, Claire. You got now. It's time to start now. So there's something that they want you to say, like, you're not going to put it off any longer, and you're going to start. So something you're procrastinating on or worried to, like, click the button or hit the trigger, they're saying now is really, really important that you do. Okay. Hi, Mina. You got trust and patience. Faunali the servitor. That's my favorite card because she's so cute. I did not do the art. Didn't do the art. I just did all the channeling for these cards, and I described the art, and my artist was so great. Okay, so the universe is really asking you to trust them, trust the universe, trust your spirit guides all around you. You have so many spirit guides, and they are telling you that they're trying to give you information, but you have to trust what you're getting. And so if you don't know how to do that, that's okay. I have a whole package just free that can teach you how to work with your spirit guides, how to set spiritual boundaries and things like that. It's at learn.soundwavesheal.com/spirit guides. This is my second website, the back website where all my videos are. But if you forget this, then you can just go to soundwavesheal.com and find it. Really important. I think it will help you a lot so that you can communicate with them. Catherine Johnson, you are safe. Kel the Silver Fairy is saying that you're really safe to do what it is that you want to do, or if you're feeling nervous about your safety in some way, like something's happening, you're afraid you're going to lose something important to your survival, or something's going to happen to you physically, or that you're really safe. And this message for you is not like, hey, whatever you're worrying about, you're really safe. It's not just that. It's like you're really safe in general, and you're holding on a lot to some fear, that it's really time to release that trauma, release that fear, and begin to feel more safe about the world that you live in and have more confidence that, you know, the universe and your spirit guides are looking out for you and that you're very, very supported. So start to like work on that. Okay. Oh, Angelica, you're so sweet. You got adventure. So obvious what this is about, Angelica, because you're on a new adventure. Haven't unpacked yet. I guess you finally moved to Florida. So they're like, just think of it as a big adventure, because that's exactly what it is, and it'll make it easier, and it'll make it better for you in every way. So just think of it as an adventure. No, it's an adventure. No, it's actually going to be good, and it's going to be fun, and there's just so much for you there. So okay. Hi, Brandy. Did it get you yet? Let me see. Are you above? I don't think so. Hi, Brandy. You had to move over. Yeah, I wasn't here last week. I was on vacation. You got courage, Mateo the Griffin, saying that, you know, sorry, my breakfast is really, whoop. Saying that you're so courageous. You're more courageous than you know, and you don't give yourself enough credit. And Mateo saying that you should just look around at the evidence around you will show you how courageous you are. And to really own that and start to speak that out loud about yourself. Like, I'm courageous. I do courageous things and they pay off for me because they do. Yeah. Oh, I hope you're in my 5D Daily Facebook group. I'll be live on there next. Trans-channeling Hayashi, one of the grandmasters of Reiki. And I'll be here too on my Soundwaves Hill Facebook and my Soundwaves Hill YouTube, but I'll be taking questions from 5D Daily. Hey, Bernadette, you got Alchemy and Magic, and as you can see, that's the cover of the deck. So it's always great to get the card of the cover of the deck, right? A lot of alchemy is around you, and what they're saying is you have manifested some beautiful things, and they are happening. So they're all around you, and as you can see, these magic tools, alchemy is just right there, just for the taking for Salemi here. Just like you can just open your palm to receive. It's already there. There's no reaching for it. And you just have to, know that that's how it is. Hi, Andrea. You got love. Maybe the fairy elf love is coming to you in some new way. So I don't know if that means that it's a new partner or in a new way that you haven't had before. So it could be familial love, like maybe a grandchild or a pet, or just like some new kind of feeling of love that you're going to love so much. So someone's coming into your life, or someone includes, it might be a pet, but some beautiful love there. So that's good. Joanne Lewis, you got past life connection with Finley, the crystal diva. These types of fairies live inside crystals. Okay. When I pull this card, I, of course, always give a healing because I don't like to leave people in the lurch. That's why I believe that oracles need to learn some healing and healers need to learn some oracle message giving. And that's why I teach both those types of light workers to combine those two gifts. So for you, Joanne, you have a past life. Let me just look into it. You have a past life. Looks like the industrial age. Is that what they call it? When it was like, there was a lot of coal and it might not even be earth. Is it earth? It's not earth. Okay, it's somewhere else where the sky is like really full of some sort of like thick toxin that looks like when we used a lot of coal. And so there's some fear coming from this past life that's causing triggers in this life about toxins in general. And they just want you to know that you're safe. And we can remove this trigger by clearing the past life so that you're not over triggered about chemicals in the environment, which of course we're right to be, worried about, but there's not a whole lot we can do except, trust our guides and helpers to keep us safe, and also to just, do the best we can with what we can do to keep ourselves safe from toxins in the environment and everywhere else. So let me clear it for you. Hi, ananas. Okay. Alicia, you got, it's clear. You got gratitude, bury the wolf. These are some new elementals to me when I made the deck. I've gotten to know them pretty well now, and they're pretty cool types of giants. And so gratitude, it seems trite, and that's okay. They like to remind us that gratitude's really, really the answer. Specifically, they're showing me this little bird here who is a messenger, and they're saying that a message is going to come to you, which is going to be a great relief. But make sure that you give a full gratitude, like almost like ceremony, which it doesn't have to be an actual ceremony, but it's like, let's say you get like 50% of something huge that you want. I don't know if that's exactly it, or 30% or 70% or 80%. Sometimes we go, now I just need that last thing. But instead we should just like almost like throw ourselves a party, do a little dance party on the spot. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I know the rest will come. And that way it will help the rest manifest. Does that make sense? I hope so. But it's good news. Amanda, you got self-forgiveness. Milo, the crystal mermaid. These are Atlantean mermaids. There are about 8 of them. And just letting you know that self-forgiveness is what you're looking for. So it looks like you're trying to clear blocks. And what you need to know is that the blocks that need clearing is actually to do with self-forgiveness. So you need to look in your past to where you're blaming yourself for things and release yourself from that. Once again, I would recommend my blog post, which is free, and it's about shadow work and how to do it, soundwavesheal.com/shadow-work. And I hope that helps. Okay. Roz, long time no see. You got worthiness. Bees be the selkie. So this is very similar to the last card, but instead of forgiveness, you're looking for self-worthiness. Worthiness is the key for you to clear blocks and to come forward in your journey, is what they're saying. So it's very similar to the last card in the message, only instead of self-forgiveness, it's self-worthiness. Sort of close, but not exactly, right? And then Emily Balestreri, you got make a decision. Melius, the whale king. This is another elemental that's manifested in the 3D and also galactic, these whales. Make a decision, Emily. You've been dithering for a while, and they're saying that you have to make a decision like right now, like today or tomorrow, or the universe is going to make it for you. You can't make a wrong decision. Don't worry. It'll come around. Everything happens for a reason. Bernadette, did I get you already? I think I did. Yeah. Okay. Amanda, did I get you already? This is what happens when I start at the beginning. Then I start to forget who I got. I don't think I've given you one yet, Amanda, because you're not above. So let's get to you. You got, oh, I love this card too. Celebrate, Montana the Fairy Mermaid. So celebrate everything that's happening for you. And the more that you celebrate, the more will manifest. So this is kind of similar to what I was saying earlier about doing like a happy dance for gratitude. It's the same sort of thing, like celebrate for every little thing that happens. That will help the big things come through. Hi, Claire. Did it get you already? Yes, I did. Okay. And then Caroline, you got stop and rest. Oh, how do you even say that? Dagen, is that like Scottish? You got to tell me. I'm sure it's beautiful. Oh, thanks for sharing it. That's very nice. You got stop and rest. So Shatalda is an ice mermaid, and she's saying, and when she showed up, I was like, look, she has a unicorn horn, which I'd never seen before. I haven't seen since. So I don't know if that's just for Shatalda or there's a few ice mermaids with unicorn horns. But okay. The message for you is to stop doing something that's harming you. So what they're kind of saying is like, there's something that you're doing that you think is helping someone else, but it's not. And it's not helping you. It's making you more upset. And so they're saying, you can't You can't fix other people. You know, they have to be wanting to fix themselves. They have to want to change. And no matter what you say to them, it's not really, you know, they have to want to know that. And so instead of talking to them, talk, work more on yourself and like releasing any responsibility you feel about their actions or anything that you feel like why you need to fix it. And instead, if you are just like so concerned, it's coming from your heart, I'm sure you can talk to them through Archangel Gabriel instead. So if you go to soundwavesheal.com and then click on blog, and then you can search, you can put Gabriel, Gabriel, or Archangel Gabriel, and there is a blog post called How to Talk to Someone Through the Airwaves with Archangel Gabriel. And if you do that, then you will certainly be able to have a bigger impact. And then also there's a whole directions there. Also, I would ask your spirit guides to show you what you need to do for yourself, you know, just to release your own guilt around the situation and to help you go forward. So I hope that makes sense to you. Let's see. Hi. Thank you, Shauna. Okay, I'm getting to you guys. All right, so Caitlin Thomas, I'm doing messages from the Fae. This is a Balboa, and he's kind of like a smaller Sasquatch. And his name's Fiscat. And it's caution. So when cautions come up, it's usually like something's not what it seems. Okay, caution. The message for you today, Caitlin, is something is not what it seems, and you already know it. So you are thinking something about this isn't right, but like maybe other people aren't they don't agree, or you're doubting your own self. And so they're like, no, you're right. There is something about the situation that's off. And so you need to trust your own intuition on that. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. I'm starting to catch up. Okay. Hi, Angeli. Yeah, sure. Okay. You got some dolphins, another elemental here in the wilds of the 3D earth. And you got synchronistic events. Starlight is a dolphin pod of dolphins. Synchronistic events. So, Angeli, they're saying your spirit guides are lining up all these events for you, and they're to show you something. So an event doesn't have to be like, you know, like how we think of events, like things that are like that you go to. An event would be more like things that happen in your life, or things people say to you, or things that you like, I've heard that before. It seems like people are saying that to me a lot, or I find myself saying that a lot. They're showing you something. They're showing you something about yourself, about what you're here to do in your life journey and your light path. And they're have such strong feelings, very strong. This is very, very strong. So it's like they're really trying to show you something, like something that you're really good at, that people are often saying to you, or they're trying to help you formulate this idea. So, you know, I would at least do some meditation or something, try to get that full message from your spirit guides. Or if you want help, happy to do a session with you, or go to someone who can, you know, get that message for you. But really the biggest thing is that they're showing it to you already. So just trust it. And like, if you do meditate, or maybe silent meditation, or ask for more signs, I do have on my website a free whole program which teaches you how to work with your spirit guides. And it's a Spirit Guide Masterclass Bundles. learn.soundwavesheal.com/spirit guides. And I think that would help you a lot. So I think you'll get it. Okay. Good morning, Judy. Oh, that was really strong. Okay, Judy, observe your thoughts. Tristan, the daisy fairy, teensy, tiny little nature fae. Watch what you're thinking, because you're manifesting it. So they say that's the whole message. You know what it is. So so just watch. Of course, you don't want to. It's not shadow banning. If you're truly worried about something, then it's a sign that you need to clear it, to work on it, to do some shadow work. I showed my shadow work blog post several times. You can find it on my site. And I think that would be really helpful for you. You're welcome. Oh, thank you, Anne. You got share. Hummelt, the Abundance Dragon says, share more widely what is yours. That's what he's saying. And I'm wondering if he's meaning you. Okay, so you do something for friends or like a few people, but they're saying do it for more. Okay, so the example they're showing me, and this might not be exactly it, is cakes. So like, and I think it's because I was just thinking about my friend who makes cakes for her friends, and I thought she should sell them more. So I think that's why they're giving me that example. But it hits for you too. But maybe it's more like you give people messages, or it's something on your light path, and you just do it for a few people, but they're saying no, you need to share it more widely and do what you're doing for a few people for many, many. Okay. Catherine, you're late. Reevaluate. Gimp says the guard, no. So reevaluate some thoughts about yourself. So they're saying there's a few things, and you've been doing this a lot lately, like you're really trusting spirit, you're really coming into your own with your gifts and everything in the Accelerated Channeling Mastery Program. You're doing so great. And they're just like saying that just reevaluate, notice some thoughts that you might have about yourself that are negative that you just need to rephrase. So just reevaluate. When you hear that thought in your head, be like, that's not true. And then replace it with the positive, and then maybe even write it down and like put it on a sticky note, at home where you brush your teeth. I know you're not home that much, but and remind yourself of that positive. Okay. Hey, Ariana. I hope you caught your message, Angelica, because it was very strong. Okay. Hey, Ariana. I don't think I've given you one yet. You got finished. Marymount the Elf telling you it's time to finish a project you've started. He's working on Merlin's staff there. Time to finish a program that you've started. Program? Oh, I didn't mean to say program. So yeah, it must have been the program that you bought or purchased, or something that you haven't done, and they want you to finish it. There's something that could help you. I don't know. Maybe it's the Spirit Guide Masterclass free bundle on my site. I'm just kidding. I don't know what it is, but but they want you to finish what you start. It's going to help you. Judith, you got self-employment, which is the card I explained at the beginning of the slide. Chardash, the dragon, usually means to start or expand your self-employment. So if you're self-employed, it's time to add something to expand it. If you're not, I kind of get that this is really about doing some little side thing, and it's just about something that means a lot to you. To start a little business doesn't have to be like a big business, big money, anything. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, but something that you love to do and makes you happy. Start a little business, or add to your business some little thing that you really like to do, even more than what you're doing now. You're welcome. Oh, Emily, I'm sorry. Did you get make a decision? Then if you made a tough decision yesterday and I'm pretty sure you got make a decision card, then they're saying that, that doesn't matter which decision you make, it's the right one. Like it always comes around to be the right one. So good for you. Sending you some love. And I'm doing a healing at the end, so I hope you catch it. Thank you, Judith. Okay, I think I just read you, right, Judith? Okay, so Anne is next. Sure, you got Receive with Grace, Kindle, the Mermaid. Receiving. This is what they're saying. So we have to we really have to watch ourselves where we do not receive, where we're cutting off receiving. So we're trying to manifest. But if we're like in some ways cutting off receiving, then it cuts it off everywhere. So let's say that you have a hard time accepting help from others. You have a hard time letting other people pay for lunch. That's a really good example. Or things like that. It's like these things are the things that really keep you from receiving in other ways. So whenever the universe is trying to give you something, whether it's a cup of coffee or lunch or whatever, receive it with grace. Thank you so much. This doesn't mean I'll get it next time. I promise. It's not like about that. Well, that was so sweet. You bought me coffee, or you got me lunch. I mean, if you do, you could say, I'll get it next time. But it's not about like tit for tat. It's about accepting. Thank you. That's so nice. You bought me a gift. It's not, the first thing is, oh my God, I didn't buy a gift. That is so nice of you. Thank you. And thank you to the universe for this beautiful thing that I have today. And that will open up manifestation for you so much more. Shauna, you're the best. You got specialist support. To watch the gremlin, you need some help on a problem that you're having. from a specialist. I'm like, Shauna just had a session. Really? But yeah, it is spiritual. However, you're in tag, and tonight I'm doing answering questions. So whatever it is that you need this specialist support on, if you can think of what the question is, the insight that you need, come to the tag live tonight, and I'll give you the answer. Okay, I'll channel the answer for you. Okay, so you have that at your fingertips. Isn't that great? But yeah, you need some spiritual advice. Sometimes this is about other things, but it's spiritual advice that you just need another eye on. Hi, Alicia. Did I get you already? I don't think so, but I think it was someone else with orange. Okay. All right. I need some water. Alicia, you got music for manifesting. Use music to help you manifest what it is that you want. Use music to get into the right mood. If you like to sing or dance, you must like something like that because this came up for you. Then use that for manifesting. If you know how to use light language, this is definitely like the light language card. So sometimes when this card's picked, it means it's time to learn light language, or it's time to use light language for manifesting if you already know it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, since you're on YouTube, I can just give you this. Hopefully this will come through. This is my blog post, light language. And you can read all about that. Is it going to post? Did it post? Here it is. soundwaveshill.com/light language. So, or dance around your living room and use that to manifest something great. Meaning, like, once you're in a really high vibrational mood, then you start thinking about what it feels like to have it. Do you know what I mean? Well, Joelle, we still have like 3 minutes. So you got grounding before I get to the group card. You got grounding, Swordell, the wood nymph. So just, okay, so you're also in tag. So when everyone who's in my monthly group needs to take this card a little bit further than just grounding into a 5D new earth grid, which everyone here should know how to do. Just think of roots of light coming deep from your feet, deep into the earth, into however you want to think about the 5th dimensional new earth grid of Mother Gaia. But since you're in tag and you're more advanced than that, you need to think about going deeper into the 6D and 7D earth grids, which I don't know if you have connected to, but I think they are in, this year or the end of last year's tag. It's like 6D earth grid, and then there's a 6D water grid, I think. I can't think right now, but I'm sure you've done those, and that will help you too. You want to connect to those too. Okay. Hi, Lisa Jo. You got healer. Did you know that you're a healer? This is Balmus Tree Spirit, and is really showing me that little birdie, which to me means messenger. And they're saying you're a healer. Did you know that you're a healer? And if you want to learn about healing, you can go to my site. I teach people all kinds of ways to do some healing. And I think, I really, really recommend Reiki for everyone. I hope you guys are all following my, this is the wrong one. My channels and chats with Rachel Chamness podcast. And in there's one that talks about why I think everyone should be Reiki attuned. And it's a really good podcast to learn more about that. And of course I have blog posts on it if you'd rather read on my site, but you're a healer and they want you to know that. And if you're like, yeah, I totally know I'm a healer, then maybe, okay. So you have healing hands. So I would recommend you learn more about Reiki. I've got blog posts on it too. Oh, Kitty, you need to come in. Okay, hold on. Let me go back up. I think I'm going to have to get to the Brooke is next, but I have to let the cat in. How'd you get outside? You just came around to bother me? She doesn't want to join us, I guess. Okay. All right, Brooke, you got witness the miracle. So when Balthazar, the guardian gnome, shows up, here he is in the standing stones, because guardian gnomes guard sacred places. Then it's just saying that the miracle's already happened and you haven't seen it. So switch your thinking to oh, I hope it's coming, to it's here. It is here and I haven't seen it yet. So I'm just going to sit back and witness the miracle, then ask the universe to show you. am I going to see how the miracle has manifested today? Is today the day? What am I going to see today? You know what I mean? And that would be great. All right, guys, it's 11:45 and I do have to be live again in 15 minutes. I'll be channeling Hayashi, who's a Reiki Grandmaster. He was the Mystic Reiki Grandmaster. So we're going to be asking him psychic Reiki questions. And this is great. So I'm going to do a group healing. Sorry I didn't get to everybody. Oh, Krish, I'm sorry. She just ran through. But you'll find her on my YouTube. She usually shows up. She's pretty. Okay, so let me get to the group card and healing. Let's see what we got here for everybody. Got trust your intuition. It was a message that came up many times today. Trust your intuition. Gnarly. Got that mixed up. Whirly, the narwhal, another elemental that is in our 3D earth. So it's trust your intuition. So the message is always with this, that like your spirit guides are talking to you all the time. And so you really need to trust that. And once you trust it, and once you like start to work with spirit signs and things like that, then you absolutely will start to see more of what everyone channels. And I even have a podcast that's like normalizing ways that we already channel and we don't realize it. And so we really need to open up to these guides who are trying to help us, open up to receiving their messages, to getting them, to believing them, and to trust what is feeling like our intuition is actually a whole team of guides who want to help you. And if you get this, which is free, then you can really learn how to do that. So I'm going to give you a look at Reiki sound healing, shamanic sound healing, to help you open up your clairaudience a little bit so that you can hear these messages. But also, even if this takes a little time for you, oh, here she is. Everybody wants to see you. Will you let me hold you? No, it's not gonna let me hold you. All right. Okay, no. So even if it, you need to have some blocks removed, or this doesn't work as much as you'd love it to open your clairaudience today. Sometimes it takes more than, one little healing. Sometimes it takes removing blocks. Then also just believing every kind of message you get. There are all kinds of messages. If you don't know that, then definitely go to my podcast and watch that normalizing ways that we receive messages from spirit. Okay, because that will help you realize how to do it. Okay, so here's the healing for your opening clairaudience bit. I am so it's actually Sima, the pink dolphin that I'm channeling right now. I hope that was helpful. I wanted to tell you about some exciting stuff that happened, and that is that hopefully you're following my podcast, but I also have a new show coming out. It's a TV show on a new streaming app that should be a multi-million-dollar app by 2025, I think, is what I think and what I've been told. So it's a big app, and it's $6.99 a month, and it's like 24 hours of all kinds of metaphysical and spiritual, metaphysical and spiritual shows. And my show, it's called Ethereal TV, and it's about to launch this new app. They're probably in about 10 days. And my show is called, what is my show called? Now I'm on the spot. I've been channeling too much and I can't think of what it's called. Hold on. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my little thing. So it's called Higher Realm Activations. Okay. And so I hope that you will check me out. I can actually play you my little trailer if you want. Let's see. You want to see it? It's going to be very cool. I'll be channeling all kinds of beings. So let's see if I can get it to come up. I cannot get it to come up. Oh, well. It's frozen. My whole screen's frozen. Are you still there? Okay. Well, I guess then that you'll have to go to my page on YouTube at Soundwaves Heal or on Facebook at Soundwaves Heal to see it, since my whole screen's frozen. And tune in, because on Soundwaves Heal YouTube, Facebook page, and especially in 5D Daily, next I'll be channeling Hayashi, who's one of the grandmasters of Reiki. And that should be fun. Leslie Hurd will be with me, and she'll be asking the questions. So I'll see you there. Okay. All right. I guess since it's frozen, I'm going to have to quit. Bye. Okay, there I am. It totally froze. Okay.